The room was dim, lit only by a single lamp casting long shadows across the worn wooden floor. Dust motes danced in the golden ray of light, swirling gently in the stillness. At the center of the room stood an old desk, its surface scarred and worn, a testament to years of use. The scent of old paper and cedar lingered in the air, a comforting aroma that spoke of countless letters written and cherished. Sarah sat at the desk, her fingers tracing the faded ink of a half-finished letter. She nervously adjusted the worn, leather-bound notebook in front of her, her heart pounding in her chest. The silence of the room pressed in on her, amplifying the emotions swirling within. With a deep breath, she picked up a pen, its smooth surface cool against her skin. Her hand trembled slightly as she brought the pen to the paper, her mind awhirl with thoughts and memories. There were so many things she wanted to say, words left unspoken, feelings never fully expressed. But time, like a thief in the night, had stolen away her chance for a final conversation. A single tear escaped, tracing a path down her cheek as the weight of her loss crashed over her. Her mother was gone, taken too soon by a cruel twist of fate. The pain was still raw, a gaping wound in her heart that refused to heal. Regret, sharp and piercing, twisted in her gut. Why hadn't she said, "I love you" more often? Why hadn't she appreciated the precious time they had together? Now, all that remained were memories, bittersweet echoes of a love that transcended even death. But memories, however cherished, could not replace the warmth of her mother's embrace, the sound of her laughter, the gentle wisdom in her eyes. The realization that she would never again hear her mother's voice sent a fresh wave of grief washing over her. She longed to turn back time, to have just one more day, one more hour, one more minute with her. But time, once past, was gone forever, leaving behind only the ache of what could have been. In that moment of profound sadness, Sarah knew that she needed to find a way to say goodbye, to express the words that had been left unsaid. Closing her eyes, Sarah allowed herself to drift back to a cherished memory. She was 8 years old again, her laughter echoing through the warm summer air. Her mother, her eyes sparkling with amusement, pushed Sarah higher and higher on the swings. The world seemed to melt away as she soared through the air, her heart light with joy. They had spent the entire afternoon at the park, sharing a picnic lunch beneath the shade of a giant oak tree. Sarah remembered the way her mother would always cut her sandwich into perfect triangles, just the way she liked it. Afterward, they had walked hand in hand through the park, her small hand enveloped in the warmth of her mother's touch. It was a simple memory, yet it held within it the essence of their bond, a testament to the unwavering love they shared. In that moment of shared joy, there were no unspoken words, no regrets, only the pure, unadulterated connection between a mother and her daughter. Opening her eyes, Sarah focused on the blank page before her. The words came slowly at first, each one a struggle against the tide of emotions that threatened to overwhelm her. She wrote of her grief, the raw, unyielding pain of losing her mother. But she also wrote of her love, a love that transcended the boundaries of life and death. Memories flowed from her pen, painting vivid pictures of their life together. The good times and the bad, the laughter and the tears, the ordinary moments that had woven the tapestry of their relationship. She wrote of her mother's strength, her kindness, her unwavering belief in her daughter's dreams. With each word she wrote, Sarah felt a weight lifting from her shoulders, a sense of release that had eluded her since her mother's passing. It was as if, by putting her feelings into words, she was finally able to confront her grief, to acknowledge the depth of her loss. The letter wasn't perfect, filled with crossed-out words and tear-stained smudges, but it was real, a heartfelt expression of a daughter's love for her mother. As she wrote the final words, a sense of peace settled over her, a quiet acceptance of her loss. Carefully, she folded the letter and placed it in an envelope. She addressed it simply, "To Mom," knowing that these two words held within them a universe of love and longing. Sealing the envelope, she made a silent promise to honor her mother's memory by living a life filled with purpose and meaning. The old desk, bathed in the warm glow of the lamplight, seemed to stand a little taller, a silent witness to the power of words to heal and to connect us, even in the face of loss. The quiet moments, Sarah realized, were often the most profound. The simple act of writing a letter a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit.